connected.
Hey buddy.
Hey man, sorry, I completely forgot.
You're alright, it is currently live with the warm-up. We've got about 8 people just sitting in there getting ready for it, so...
Alright, no worries, so it's not live yet.
Kind of, but not really.
Okay. Well, as in it's a 4 and 4.
Pardon?
Is it a 4 and 4?
It's... Can't quite hear you, I've got to turn the game down. I didn't realise it was that loud. Talk again?
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh, it's Bucky.
Yeah, Maiyven Gaming. So you guys are at the top of our group leaderboard at the moment, and us to...
I remember versing them on Cobblestone. There's like a bunch of warm-up scrims when I had to play them.
Yeah.
They're okay. But...
Well, let's see how they go tonight. Do you reckon we have a chance this time around?
It all depends. I mean, dust2, it really depends, like, you know, what teams show up on the day as well.
Yeah.
And just seeing how they adapt. I mean, it's probably a better nerd map, so it's going to be more interesting to see how both teams adapt.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
So I'd like to see how both teams play their CT setup as well as their T setup. So
yeah. I'm not actually sure if KTO is going to go T side first or CT if they win knife fight. So knife round, sorry. It'll be interesting.
Depends. I think both teams will still opt for the CT side because I think it's more comfortable to be playing that CT hold.
Yep. Yep.
But I wouldn't say like either team's T side. It's not like Cobblestone where no team knows what they're doing just yet. It's just more of... In dust2, the problem is, the conundrum is probably overthinking, like thinking, hang on, you know, the team choice really doesn't matter, so what should I pick?
Yeah, yep. That's another thing, because it's like, it doesn't necessarily, depending on which side you decide to go from, but then it's the pistol round that can also then completely decide who starts making the economy up and getting more of the first rounds in, so...
Yeah, and a couple of good ego rounds really does change the tempo. Are we live, by the way?
Yeah, on Twitch right now. No, that's alright. We got 9 people in there just having a good time listening to us while watching the warm-up. So. Yeah,
I've actually got a proper monitor this time. So last time I think when I was doing the shoutcasting, I was using a TV.
Yes, you said that.
So I managed to get like a 28-inch monitor back from, or 27-inch, sorry. So it's a lot easier to see as. Yeah. The game is going live, so...
Alright, I might pop in a little bit, but I'll definitely get on the controls to make sure you get all the action. Alright?
No worries. So that was Hawks, everyone.
Sound muted. Sound microphone muted.
Should be a good match tonight. KTO obviously coming off from a difficult defeat last week against, I'm not sure exactly who it was, but it was on Cobblestone. And it is going to be Maiyven Gaming who are at the top of the group, apparently. So I think it's just a bit of a miscommunication happening right now. So generally, a bit interesting. All maps, you generally knife mid, except for Dust2 and Mirage, where you decide to go A for some reason. Or in case of Dust2, you go towards long, so... But neither team really willing to start the action just yet. We do just have the timer ticking down. Not sure why everyone's anticipating, but oh, there's a bit of a knife fight happening there as Boss Hog is the first man to go down. And KTO are going to be trying to come back, but they're just being taken out from all corners. And it's going to be a quick knife round in Maiyven Gaming's favour. I expect them to switch to CT. Just because both teams will be more comfortable holding CT rather than actually attacking as a terrorist. And they have switched to CT, so... Generally, the default setup for most teams on this map would be 2 on that B site early round before switching to 1 in B site, 1 towards mid, probably just spotting, you know, that mid to B, take any smokes. Then you have 3 going long. Not sure how the amateur teams play this, but in the Division 1, Division 2 teams, you will see 3 players taking long control early, with 1 player then falling back and resuming short control. Because the time it takes for a terrace to get into short, it's quite long, so a counter terrace can still make it back to A side. But it looks like that KTO just going to go for a very standard B side take. They're slowing down with some of their players, only one of them making noise going towards lower dark. And the rest of them, Squig actually being a bit cheeky, holding a Zeus out at close range. He decides, oh, he still pulls it out, so he's being a bit cheeky. Linus has come in to help spot the line right now. And Boss Hog is just going to be ducking up and down. I think he's just waiting to throw that nade. Yep, it's going to be a mid to B take with 3 terrors busting out. There's going to be 1 pop flash. Oh, that's a nasty pop flash. Squish is caught right in the face, but they're coming through. He gets attacked with a Zeus. So that's an interesting start. But Linus is fueling it out right now. He's doing a lot of damage, taking out 2 players just by himself. The rest of the terrors now being caught in between a crossfire. And Linus, oh my goodness, with 4 quick kills already. So that was just one-sided. Squig with the first Zeus kill, and Linus just cleaning up afterwards, unable to be taken out. And that's all she wrote back home. So that's definitely no good stuff for KTO. It's good strat take at the beginning. Just unfortunately, the B site players not able to do enough damage. Probably just a little scouting out of information as well. The counter-terrorists weren't really sold. They were just playing normal positions. And let's see if Maiyven Gaming will decide to play passive or not. As we get into a bit of a lull, let us introduce both teams. On this B site, we have Kratua and Linus holding it. At mid, we do have Squig with that cheeky little scout now, as well as a Zeus kill from the beginning. We have Pub, holding A site, and then we have Bucky, who is holding long. Action's already started off. Linus, fresh off his 4 kill from the pistol round, picks up an M4, and already gets a kill onto PG. So, KTO going to be formed up of PG, Inkman, Boss Hog, Attack, and BZ. Not sure what the hashtag about Attack is. Maybe Hawks can update me more on that if he knows anything, but we'll see later. You know, the terrorists just still slowing down around the map, just buying up time. The counter-terrorists playing this very smartly, just only peeking when they need to, and just not risking their gun so far. But Attack is going to go walking into the crosshair of Bucky in a moment. Bucky is shooting, taps once, and the terrorist not pushing out anymore. Bucky doesn't risk himself, he does spot out 2, and they're charging out right now. Bucky is going to be aiming down, gets 1. A beautiful pop flash from his teammate, up, but to little avail as he gets taken out. Boss Hog meanwhile gets 1. Kratua pushing through a B side is going to be taking out a Pub. Just cleaning up this A site, and Linus is going to be finishing up on this B site. So only 2 guns lost to the counter-terrorists. It's not too bad of a result, considering the bomb wasn't planted. There isn't enough economy for KTO to buy up in the second round, so they're going to have to go for another eco. Maybe a couple of P250s. I'm not sure their AWPer is. Most likely, AWPer, I think, would be Boss Hog at the stage, because only Boss Hog will maybe have enough for just basic body armor as well as the AWP. The counter-terrorists, once again, just playing passive. Squig just spotting mid. And they're going to be smoking up that Xbox. And my CSGO is going to crash. That was a bit weird, but we'll just be going right back into it. It looks like the terrorists are committing towards that A catwalk to see if they can overwhelm that player. But they just hold up in short at the moment, can't go anywhere as smoke grenades have just pinned them all out. Inkman has made a good way towards mid, but Linus is going to shut him down. So that one way, that smoke, probably not the best way to push through, as Pub is now going to just be spotting around the corner. Oh, he's dancing around and he spots the head of 1 terrorist, gets Boss Hog, beautiful tapping from the A4, gets 1. The rest of the terrorists coming in, Pub gets the second one, straight through the smoke, but Squig gets the bot planner as Squig cleans up. And so that's going to be a very, very quick 3 easy anti-eco rounds for the counter-terrorists. I'm not sure who fell in the action right there, but the terrorists now are going to be buying up. I think they're just thinking about that armor AWP right now, but he's not going to go for it. I'm sure what's happening with BZ is AFK and deciding, which means he's finally gone for the AK, but they've just pushed out towards long. Attack is going to get the first kill onto Pub, but Bucky pushing through. Very hard, gone towards Pit. Inkman gets the trade. And Kratua and Boss Hog, meanwhile, just dueling on their own sim on B site. You can just both of them just tagging each other equally. Elenius gonna be caught out trying to push towards elevator, and Squig gonna be stuck behind that smoke in CT. He does have an AWP, but he can't do anything with that smoke so deep down, and Kratua is gonna take out Boss Hog. So Boss Hog, taking a big nuisance himself, is gonna get killed, but he's buying up time, and the counter-terrorists have no option but to save. It's a very, very awkward retake scenario, and they are gonna have to save. So there we go. KTO can build their economy a bit more with this. I think that's, yeah, attack is lagging a bit, so his ping spiking up to 200. No, it wasn't BZ. Most of the terrorists scattering out at the moment. They're still playing hold. But I don't think they should hunt down the counter-terrorists just yet. Yes, you don't want to save a AWP, but unfortunately at this stage you don't have enough of an economy to actually just hunt down. If you lose too many guns, you're going to force onto very substandard grenades and guns. Terrorists win. I like this a lot better. Secure long. PG probably peeking out a bit further than he should have. But no damage done as the counter-terrorists were holding backyard. And so KTO finally on the board with a very, very quick long take. And before you know it, the counter-terrorists couldn't really do anything. As soon as their two long players were taken out, they couldn't go anywhere. So we'll see if Bucky can adapt to it. Nope, it's only going to be one player that's going towards long this time, which is a bit of an interesting decision. It is only going to be Bucky by his lonesome, but the terrorist's not really interested in testing out anything right now. And we're going to see BZ slightly tagged as, oh, Linea's boosted. Is going to take out by Inkman. Linea's getting shut down quite heavily right now. So Inkman nearly hits the head of Squig as he's banging through the smoke. Finding nothing, however, as Squig now falls back into this B site. So they're going to be playing a 2-2. Pub playing very close. Oh, Boss Hog, beautiful shot onto Kratua. It's going to open up with the bombs being dropped, and Pop with a double dink onto Inkman, also taking out PG, doing a lot of work right now, catches that grenade for a lot of damage. And Bucky pushing out from long is going to catch out attack. He's dropped maybe the rifle at the wrong time, but Boss Hog going to be picking up the second frag of the round. Squig's been completely flashed out. Squig, oh my goodness, is going to be taken down, but Pub going absolutely huge, getting a 3 kill, and he's going to fall back towards CT, and Boss Hog needs to slow down. He's going to grab the bomb. And he's very cautious, but Pub has managed to make his way back around. So I'm not sure if Boss Hog actually heard Pub. Pub slowly walking up. Oh, it's an intense one-on-one. Boss Hog doesn't know where he is. He knows Boss Hog had to grab the bomb. Oh, it's going to be a question of who spots who first. And Boss Hog spots Pub. And Pub goes absolutely huge, taking down 3 and the bomb planter. But unfortunately, unable to take down the last one. The rest of his team falling around him. And KTO in the back of Boss Hog, who also got 3 kills in that round, with the third being able to pick up... Oh no, sorry, it was a 4 kill being able to pick up Pub in the end, is going to win the round. So KTO off to a very, very good start now. As the counter is now pushing in towards long, PG needs to be careful. He's blindsiding it off, but they're just pushing through. Oh, instant ping onto PG. There's one holding close. Oh, the grenade's coming in. He doesn't get taken out. So close to being taken out, however. BZ going to be spraying through, doesn't know that Kratua is there as Boss Hog takes down Bucky. But BZ pushing through, very brave, will take down Kratua very low. BZ just spotting very close. He spots out 1, spots out 2, manages to get 1 Squig with that 1 dig. Managed to pick off 1. And the bomb's been dropped behind. I think Attack doesn't want to give this AK away, but he might have to. Oh, Squig getting bang punch, doesn't land any deagle shot, and it's going to be tied in the end. It is going to be 3-all. And there you have it. It's going to be an eco round. Sorry, that was the eco round for the counter-terrorists. They're going to have a full buy-up. Squig. Yeah, so the counter-terrorists playing a more 2-1-2 hold. This is quite weak with an aggressive A-take, but Boss Hog coming out very quick is going to be taking out attack. No backup from any of the terrorists. So Boss Hog may be being just a bit too confident, and he's going to be taken out towards the end. Beezer has managed to make his way out of long, but, you know, Linnaeus has come back and is playing passive right now. So the terrorists, you know, pushing ahead too quickly, losing a lot of members as a consequence. So this isn't looking good for the terrorists already. They need to make some really good picks, which may not happen as Squig takes down Inkman and PG is stuck in an awkward situation. He needs to flash himself out and take down 2 counter-terrorists quick smart. BZ, unable to do anything still, doesn't know where the counter-terrorist is. As Linnaeus is now slowly pushing towards long, he does have long control now of bedroom, but doesn't know that BZ's there, I think. But BZ, pushing out too late, is going to be taken by Linnaeus, and KTO is down to the last member who is PG. I'm not sure if he hears Pub jumping up. He does. He takes down 1 Squig, however, with the AWP, that long distance is going to clean up. shortly, and they only lose one gun, so this is looking good for the counter-terrorist economy, giving a bit of a chance, a bit of breathing space just to build up. The terrorists, however, after winning a few rounds without losing too many guns, will be able to buy up again. Interesting to see if they will opt for an AWP. They will get an AWP on the hands of Attack, and Attack will give that AWP towards PG. And PG, Squig just re-peeking again. He's going to be taken out. Very quick, smart. And the terrorist's going to have a really, really nice advantage going on to this right now. Boss Hog spraying through. Does manage to attack down Kratura a bit. Kratura down to 50, playing very aggressive. Very close to that B tunnels. Needs to be a bit careful as the terrorist now just holding a more passive hold. But this is really bad if the terrorists decide to go short. There is only one player towards the A side at all. But Bucky will take down PG as he tries jumping up. BZ has no idea what's happening. And the rest of the terrorists just delaying, just pushing in too slowly as Bucky now going to be nading short, but no one has long control. Linneas has to fall back towards his A site, and he's going to have to duel it out with Inkman, and Inkman is going to get the better of that as he does a lot of damage. They still don't know that no one is on A site. And the rest of the counter-terrorists now have to come back and try to retake. The terrorists have lost their opening as they spot one coming towards A site. Inkman going to get Bucky, who was trying to rotate from behind. And Attack. Oh, cheeky pop flash by Attack is going to catch Linneas right in the face. But the terrorist's going to be falling back towards the space side. As they have rightfully guessed, it is completely open. Boss Hog going to coming out right now. And it's going to find, you know what, there's no counter terrorist. Oh, Kratua! Through the edge of the smoke will catch Boss Hog in the head. So the terrorist's going to lose their advantage. It's going to be a 3-on-3. They're going to have to play a retake scenario right now. And there's going to be one coming into tunnels. Might have to be two, but Attack in a really good position. He's going to hit Kratua pushing up. But he knows he's walking. Oh, Kratua's going to be coming across. But he gets caught out. And he gets one. The rest of the counter-terrorists now are going to be stacking out outside of B. One coming through window and one coming through door, but no use as BZ and Inkman both team up to take him down. Inkman doing very well in that round. And it's going to be a tide for all the counter-terrorists forced onto an eco. Lots of guns lost for the terrorists, however, so still no breathing space for them right now. As PG actually having no money whatsoever. Did manage to out-deal the AWP for that previous round as 3 cross towards B side. Doesn't get any, unfortunately. Couldn't spot any, as the terrorists just more than happy to play slow right now. And scatter around. Linneas, meanwhile, just playing close mid, but no one there. As Boss Hog, as we switch to Boss Hog, who is working very slow towards his B side, hasn't spotted anything in big box or headshot. And the rest of the terrorists more than happy just to work top mid. We do see Pop now slowly pushing in, however, Boss Hog gets one, Squig pushing in at the wrong time. Boss Hog locks him in and tracks him down, but Bucky can be coming out right now. Can he do any damage? No, barely attacks someone. Lydia's coming in from behind. I'm not sure if they hurt him right now. He's got a 5-7, can do a lot of damage. The bomb is here. He's got the bomb, and the rest of the terrorists is coming around the corner. Meanwhile, Boss Hog cleaning up and Attack will get 2 kills onto Linneas and Pub, as Linneas does manage to take down PG, but unable to kill anymore. So the terrorists only losing 1 gun, which is promptly picked up, which was the AWP. But PG having to rebuy armor and grenades, so that's got to be getting tedious right now. 7 deaths. And the rest of the counter-terrorists going to have to force up an assortment of guns right now. Oh my goodness! PG takes him out through the door. No smoke, no grenade. Kratua's just asking for trouble. And the counter-terrorists have to force run their way towards B site as the terrorists now just charging in. They have boosted short and got a 1 kill, but to no avails. Attack gets 1, takes down Bucky. And Attack is on his own. So the rest of the counter-terrorists now pushing very close to the speed door. Squig, can he do some damage? Does manage to take down Boss Hog. Does manage to beat another player through the door, I think. Picks himself up an AK for his troubles, and Linneas, they're both so low and no kit. They have to decide either to fall off right now or to retake. And it's not looking good because they're delaying. And if they're delaying, they're not going to have time to get into this bomb. So Squig is going to make the call and fall back. Linneas, I'm not sure why he's pushing in. You've got guns. Save them now while you can. You have no money in your team. The terrorists, oh, that was a huge shot from PG to open up. And he called it correctly. He knew that no one else was crossing over. 2 terrorists instantly controlled B side. And the rest of them just had to come in. And before you know it, it was just easy peasy, lemon squeezy for the terrorists. And KTO now coming into a lead. And they're slowly starting to run away with the game. Not only in terms of round score, but as well as an economical lead. Attack has broken the 10k barrier, and that's always good to see as a terrorist. It means that you are comfortable for at least 3 rounds, or you can buy if you're pushed to the wall. And they did manage to save the AWP as well. And the counter is going to be forced into eco. Interesting to see that they're not buying up alongside with the rifles, and they are going to be stacking A once again. But no smoke towards mid. Notice that the terrorists know that there's going to be no one towards this B side. Attack needs to be careful, however, as Linus is pushed out. Oh, Linus corner picking. You don't want to lose rifles like that. As Attack gets one, Pub pushing out as well. Oh, he's going to get taken out as well, as Boss Hog has already pushed towards B side, already communicated, and Maiyven Gaming, are just getting completely and systematically pulled apart right now. Doing simple errors such as stacking short but not smoking mid. The terrorists are going to completely read through that. Squig losing his gun as well. Bucky is the last man that's standing now, and is going to be trying saving on this A site. But the rest of the terrorists are coming through right now. Bucky, oh, he's been spotted out. Managed to take down Boss Hog. Inkman looking in completely wrong direction, so a bit of a miscommunication from KTO. They need to sharpen up there, trying to not to lose any more guns. As Bucky now walking towards A ramp. Oh, spotted out by the AWP, going to be coming back onto the A side. So he's volleyed off. Can he take down Attack? No, he can't attack. By the skin of his teeth, Bucky couldn't land the spray, and Attack will kill him in the end. So the counter-terrorists lose all their guns, and they will be able to buy up, but every single gun that you lose and unable to get a trade just means that the economy for the terrorists are building up slowly and slowly. And you see Attack already on 14k. We do see AWP on the hands of Squig right now. Let's see where he takes this AWP. He's going to play coast. He wants to pick. No, he's just going to watch cut out towards mid. Rest of the terrorists just really just testing the metal of this long sight. But he is just going to fall back and just chill out for a moment. Squig spotting close. Oh, it takes out Inkman. Good shot there. But a regulation shot as well. So Inkman going to be caught out. Needs to be careful. Knows that Squig is very sharp at the AWP. Needs to be more careful when transiting across. So PG going to be Molotoving off. He's going to come across and spot the line. Knows that Squig's towards CT. Oh, but one player already pumped, pushing so close. Binks. Oh, Binks PG. They're both heavily tagged. PG not chasing, and going to be just dodging the nade with the skin in his teeth. Linus, meanwhile, just running across towards the bomb. PG will take down Squig in the end. Boss Hog, meanwhile, getting traded out by Linus. So PG winning this AWP battle so far, playing very, very well with the AWP. Going to be improving his score as Attack now joins the fun. Bucky pushing it at the wrong time will be taken out, and the terrorists, KTO, just playing very safe and sound, and the counter-terrorists going to be forced to a split right now. Kratua has picked up the AWP, and he's deciding to go towards mid. Pub Solo playing calm. BZ's going to be leading the charge. He's going to be smoking out towards A side. Kratua slowly making his way up. He has to dodge a flash. Oh my goodness, but he misses the AWP shot. I think he barely clips it. Tries to go for a no-scope. Does get the no-scope onto BZ. Oh, beautiful shot there. True MLG stuff right there, as Pub will manage to take down the bomb planner who was trying to come in from long, and they're going to run off. He knows that the terrorists have no time. KTO playing too passive. PG will manage to escape alive. None of the rest of the counter-terrorists really want to chase him down, but there you have it. It's 7-5, so the counter-terrorists winning their first round in 4 rounds. The terrorists will have enough to buy up, but they just need to stop this momentum right now. They need to make sure that the counter-terrorists do not proceed any further. The counter-terrorist economy pushed to the absolute limits right now. And we're going to see a counter-terrorist cross over. Going to be not tricked, not going to be tagged whatsoever. The counter-terrorist is going to be escaping safe and sound as the rest. And the counter-terrorist is going to be playing a full default setup. It's going to be a 3-1-1. Realizing that 2-1-2 wasn't really working, noticing that the A side was getting absolutely hammered. We do see PG coming very close to the AWP. There are 2 within B side, so this is what is expected of a 2 B side hold. You have one sitting B side watching mid, ready to communicate as soon as those mid to B smoke come up. Meanwhile, the other one watches tunnels and just gets ready for those terrorist pushes. Boss Hog always working this B side as per usual. But KTO just getting maybe a bit too predictable. And Maiyven Gaming now slowly starting to adapt, so the terrorists just need to be a bit careful. It's Kratua peeking out at the wrong time. PG will take him out. Pub watching the cross right now. Will he be spotted out? Yes, he's spotted out, but PG unable to make anything happen. He's spotting very close out line, so... Oh, missing another shot, unfortunately. Pub needs to be careful of not being killed, however. There's 2 of them there, but PG just jumping up. Gonna be taken out. Squig with an easy jump shot is gonna take down another one. Oh, barely misses the one on Inkman as he's gonna fall back. Meanwhile, Bucky gets a kill as well towards Attack, who was going towards long, and Linear is going to be taken out by Boss Hog. Squig coming across to the scout, gets one. The smoke comes across too late. The M4 spray not going to be doing enough damage. Inkman turning his back, maybe taking out from behind as the counter-terrorists will push through smoke. That bomb plant will go down to allow them a bit of money. And if he gets Squig, Oh, he tags Squig down so low, 1 HP, the rest of the counts will come in and clean up. Squig on 1 HP, however. Oh, Inkman's going to be a bit mad about that, in my opinion. As the defuse is going to go, and the momentum slowly starting to shift in the favour of Maiyven Gaming. The Terrorists will have enough to buy up, however, as Attack has so much money, he'll be able to drop a bunch of AKs. Only Boss Hog really needs a drop. I mean, BZ can still force do and make do. So we're going to see a bit of an HE grenade try to block off any vision of the Terrorists. Now you see PG actually playing very aggressive with the orb. Going to be spotting towards headshot. I don't think he's actually spotted out Linus at the edge of that Molotov. Oh, Squig pushing. Oh my goodness, Squig very lucky not to be traded out. He's going to smoke and fall back. Linus, not sure if he wants to dance with death. He's coming across. I don't think he wants to really try it either. Counter is playing very passive. Except on short. Counter-terrorist at Couture completely flashed. He will get one, but traded out. So good trading there by KTO. But what will they do with this trade? 4 on 4. Squig still playing close mid. Has spotted out PG, who jumped out towards the edge of the smoke. And he's going to be taken out. So any advantage the terrorist just had completely nullified. PG just coming into the wrong position at the wrong time. So short going to be smoked off once again. Boss Hog coming across. I think he's going to be lining up a Molotov. The terrorists still no idea where they're going, and this is a big problem now I'm seeing with KTO. They're not rushing anywhere, they're not risking, and as a result, they can be slowly picked off. Bucky will take down Boss Hog, and the rest of the terrorists unable to do anything as they're getting picked off one by one, and Attack's the last man they're standing, and his only option is really just to save right now. He may be able to pick off one player. He has spotted out Squig, but Squig has picked up the op. I'm not sure if Squig spotted him out either. But Attack, no chance to win this round right now. Not enough time. And surrounded by counter-terrorists from all sides. Oh, Squig, did he spot the head of Attack? I'm not sure. Attack is watching lower dark. Leonard's going to be pushing through, and he's going to be taking him out just before the time runs out. So the round score is going to be tied. Terrorists will still have enough to buy up towards the final round. Attack, not sure if he's going to... Yep, he's going to buy a AK. Should drop a Galil as well. No, he can't actually. He's probably just going to force up a pistol, that or AK going in the hands of PG. No, he does buy a Israeli Galil rifle. I don't know. I have to make mention it is an Israeli Galil. And here we are. They're finally coming towards a hard B, but Linus gets one, and there's just no follow-up right now. The rest of the terrorists coming in right now. Squig misses his AWP shot. He does manage to land it, however, finally onto Boss Hog, who does get the kill onto Linus. But Squig's just going to come across, watching towards platform. Oh, nearly hits the wall bang onto PG. Very lucky not to get killed, but BZ's going to get the kill. And the Molotov just going to deny it as a beautiful HE grenade is going to kill PG, who was so low. And Attacks the last man left standing. Squig pushes through, no fear, with another AWP kill. And that's going to be the half towards the counter-terrorist side. So it was looking good for KTO towards the midpoint, but unfortunately just losing 4 rounds in a row, unable to really change it up until the end, where they just didn't have the guns or the ability to make a change. But let's see how they hold the counter-terrorist side. Let's see how Maiyven Gaming play this terrorist side. When we versed them in Cobblestone and a couple of scrims, they liked playing very slow and methodical, but they didn't have enough adaptability. Let's see if the counter-terrorist can change it up, and it's going to be paused for Maiyven Gaming. Not sure what's happening, if it's a tactical pause or not. It is quite tight. Looks like Pub has died somehow. Not sure what is happening, but that is going to be a break. Hawks, you there?
Yeah, man, I'm here.
I'm not sure if Hawks is there or not, so...
Microphone
Hey buddy,
activated.
sorry my mute on TS was muted.
Nah, it's all good. Are you happy with the boys so far?
They were quite promising. They were, and I think they just took it a bit too careful on those last 4 rounds.
Yeah, so have you seen them? I'm fairly sure that they've played dust2 once already. Have they in the rotation?
Not in the rotation. No,
Not in the, okay.
It was each map. The first map was Cache against Turtle Knockout, and then there was obviously a few more. One team had to default against us, but now we're here in our last games, last match in groups, and we'll see how it goes really. So
yeah, so looks like it's just a pause. So
I don't know what's going on with Pub. Is he
Maybe
back?
his computer just fried. I don't know. He's not moving, and he's got the bomb. So
Yeah. Well, they've only got. Is it the limit of they got 180 seconds to pause, and then after that they just got to resume?
yes.
Or, okay.
I think unless there's like a reasonable thing, or if the other team agrees to pause as well, or
Yeah.
something like that. I can't remember the exact rule set.
Yep. Yep.
But it's interesting to see where the terrorists go. They have 4 sets of armor, so they're probably waiting for Pub. I'm not sure if Pub will come back and buy the grenades, or if they're just going to be, okay, we're going to be 4 people.
Sitting on the toilet.
Yeah, maybe, you know, has to casually go take a dump.
Hey, when you gotta go, you gotta go.
Yeah, especially if, I don't know, if you went to a dodgy food vendor and got, I don't know, food poisoning.
Hey, you gotta get some food in before the game, don't you?
Yeah, it's terrible playing hungry, man.
Yeah.
Alright, looks like Pub is back, so he's back
Alright.
from his diuretic break. A very quick diuretic break, but there you have it. We have Zeus once again on Squig. This is really cheeky from Squig.
Yeah, what's he doing?
I like it, but, you know, in a CG match, a bit BM. And it is Pub who's going to have the grenades, so... There you are, Hawks are signing off there, I'm assuming.
No, oh, I'm around. I'll keep
You're
you
around.
company.
Excellent. So they are going towards this B site, and we're going to just have... I'm not sure who's trying to duel it out at mid. Squig probably just hoping to land a lucky shot. He did! Attacks on 29, so...
Oh, wow. Didn't see that catch. Hey, yeah, ATK's he's got a bit of internet problems.
Yeah, he's got 130 in ping. I was originally thinking, it's like, is he playing from, like, Western Australia, New Zealand? But
No, he's just outside of Sydney, but his ISP's not having a good day, so...
Is it raining?
Possibly.
Probably like the plastic bags from Telstra are probably just getting
Yep.
invaded.
Oh.
But attack, beautiful shot, man.
Ping is nothing. That was a good
Ping is
shot.
nothing if you just land one tap like that, and the terrorist's going to be down a
That's it.
man already. And they're be coming up towards shore. Inkman actually caught in a really bad situation. He has to spot 2 lines. I'm not going to be surprised if he gets shot in the side of the head here. Managed to take down Pub. He's showing Duke out his buck. He has to fall back. And Inkman gets 2. He does very, very well. And Bucky's pushing him. Now BZ's caught in a bad situation. He's probably going to die very quickly as well. Yep, he does. And a beautiful pop flash. Actually pop flashes himself. As Squig now dancing on the A ramp. That bomb plant, not really favourable, however, for Bucky. It's going to be a bit of a one-on-one bunch of deals, and PG is going to tap it. Very well played, and Boss Hog going to be cleaning up.
Yeah, that
And
bomb
Hawk-
placement, jeez. I'm just like, it wasn't for a short, it wasn't for a long. I think it was just a quick plant to get in the money, probably.
Yeah, it's a default plan. I'm not sure why he didn't plan for default, to be honest. Maybe just to expose short, I think. He had that cover from Bucky at long, so...
There you go, yep.
There you have it. It is going to be P250 to the terrorists. They did get the bomb plant down, so they can buy in the 3rd round. They'll have it. No, I don't know. With the I think with the P250 buy, they may not have enough. Boss Hog spying the line. This snake could do a lot of damage. That grenade will actually do nothing. That's really odd. I think it landed behind the pillar.
Yeah, it looked like the pillar took on the damage.
Landed behind the box. If you look where the flashbang went off, it landed like right next to the pillar, and all the terrorists just managed to evade it.
Yeah, PG is the AWPer for KTO.
Yeah, what's with the hashtag attack?
That I'm not sure. I think it was just a bit of morale boost for ATK being his first competitive game as one of our subs. So.
Ah, okay, I see.
Yeah.
BZ. Oh, he's gonna cop it right in the face. Got instant dinks by Squig, who was holding barrels, and he's... Oh, the Mag 7's gonna come in now, but Inkman's having none of that. He's just working out the MP7, cleaning off Linnaeus. And the rest of the terrorists are gonna be making a split onto A, I think. The bomb is made his way towards long, but...
Let's see if ATK can get a pick.
Oh, he's playing very aggressive. These dinks! The P250 control from Maiyven Gaming, absolutely ridiculous. Just tagging a lot of players, and they decided to go towards his B site instead, as they have dink Boss Hog.
Boss Hog!
Mowing them down, and the bomb's going to be lost as ATK is just holding the line. And switches out at the wrong time.
Yep. There we go.
Bucky does manage to land the final shots onto Inkman, coming across now. Good flashbang, but nothing to follow it up. 3 seconds left of the time, and he can't cross in time. He doesn't. Oh my god, this is terrible. That's actually really, really bad from the terrorist because now he's not going to have any money.
Yep. All around
Even if
CT.
he kept the P250, he could bought armor and bought a full set of grenades. Now he can buy full set of grenades, but still, like any money lost is still.
Oh,
He can
definitely.
keep $300. You know, that's still a grenade. It's my philosophy.
Yeah. Oh, you just get a decoy. Not that, you know, they're useful, but, you know.
Good to pretend it's a pop flash.
Oh, yeah.
So this is very odd. Just seeing really just an assortment of buys from the counter terrorists. We have one person with a P250 and one with an MP7. The rest and a scout and 2 rifles. This is very strange.
I think. Oh, did Inkman get any kills last round? Did he got?
Not sure.
No.
I do like saying that they do have the kits however, so. Oh, pub. Risky, he's gonna peek out again. Oh, PG gonna be ducking win up and down to the box, but Pub's gonna win that deal.
Pub
So.
gets it.
And that's not what you want to do as a counter-terrorist, is just leave B-side completely open and let the terrorists push in. But Pub is... Oh, he's going to get the 3rd kill of the round. Has he... Oh, I think he spotted... Has he spotted out BZ's head? Yeah. Kratua, he's hitting Kratua, but... Attack's the last man left standing, so let's see if Attack... She should save, but he's in a very awkward situation. Caught it short. Teammates just peeking out of B-side and just dying. That's just not acceptable as a counter-terrorist. You can't lose B-side like that.
He might be able to get some exit frags, depending on where he fits. So,
Yeah, but the economy isn't looking good. They're going to be forced onto an eco.
definitely.
Yeah, he should be able to escape fine. No one's come checking short, so he should be able to escape with the skin of his teeth.
Whew.
And the counter-terrorists may be able to force up one more rifle on PG, but not sure if they really, really want to.
Are they on? No, I think it's safer to play an eco. Alright, they're buying.
Yeah, and this is smart. Like, I mean, if you already have one rifle, you might as well just force up behind it.
Yeah.
Whereas if you don't really force up behind rifles, then you're really just blunting your own attack force. You might as well force up a couple rifles. The reason why you don't get head armor and save the 350 is you can buy a grenade instead. The AK is going to shred you anyway, so... I'm not sure if Inkman actually spotted out Bucky. Oh, I think he did get spotted out.
Yep.
His head's going to be taken off. Long going to be smoked off. Attack playing very close towards Long, however, so... Oh, very risky from Attack as he is going to... It's good. When you have the A4, it's good for Sparrow. Boss Hog actually gets one. We'll take down Pub. Oh, no, that is... Oh... Oh...
Damn.
Oh, I'm not... Couture, he wanted to make sure he could pick
And
the
as he
AK,
goes
but...
down.
Yeah, playing too close. If they pop flash you and they charge out, if any more than 2 come out, you're in really big trouble. And BZ's going to be spotted out from Long.
Yep.
There's nothing he can do. And PG probably going to have to save once again, and they're going to have to eco this round.
Bomb has been planted.
Not sure how hard the terrorists will chase, however. Oh, he's making noise. I'm not sure if Couture will hear him. I think... Nah, he will not hear him, so...
Ooh, I think he did. Maybe Linnaeus is coming up to get the pick.
Oh, no, PG heard the AK shots. Is going to let the terrorists fall back. So I think Linnaeus didn't really want to risk going into the backyard. I think they know that the counter-terrorist is there. Just don't want to risk it.
Yep. Don't.
Terrorists win.
Alright. Oh, round 20.
And it's getting to the crunch time. Counter-terrorist going to be forced onto Eco. Do have the single silenced M4 on PG. But otherwise, they should just go for a full eco, and they are going to go for a full... Nope, they buying P250s, so... A couple of P250s. Squig going to be missing that AWP wallbang. As the rest of the terrorists going to kind of just be splitting around and playing just a bit of everywhere. Bit of this, bit of that, as Karath is down very low. Going to be dinked by the M4. Boss Hog going to be charging in. Not sure if he knows they've... Oh, no, and they've lost bomb. So that's not looking good for Maiyven Gaming. They know that the bomb is towards backyard right now. And he's got Boss Hog is an AK, and he's already firmly in backyard. So it's going to be hard for the terrorists to flush him out. Attack, probably pushing him long from the wrong angle. Should have probably come around the other way, as Linear's going to be taken out as PG takes down Bucky, who is in lower dark. And it's up to Squig and Pub to see if they can do a miracle job. I don't think so, as Squig is going to be taken out from behind very shortly.
Inkman didn't see him.
Nope, Inkman didn't. Not sure why he wasn't looking lower dark. They do know that two are coming from lower dark now. Good pop flash will catch nothing. That pop flash will catch a lot, but there's no peeking, and that's the issue. It's got to be traded. Pub comes across, will be traded out quickly. Oh my goodness, that nearly gave me a heart attack as PG and Boss Hog just lined up. Oh, if Squid clicked, that would have looked really bad.
Almost a team kill.
That was like the stuff of dreams for Squig and the stuff of nightmares for KTO just then. It was really lucky that it wasn't that.
Oh, it's becoming a very close game between Maiyven Gaming killing some online. Eco's balance. Oh, sorry, the economy is a bit more in CC's favour at the moment.
Oh, this is up to Boss Hog. So Boss Hog already winning one round.
Ooh.
Grenade should be able to do a bit of damage, but just not dancing around the smoke correctly. He needs to really just hold that correctly. And the AWP shot didn't miss, so Inkman's coming across. He's going to be spraying through. Oh, PG gets one, so Bucky gets taken down. Smoke's coming out for the rest of the terrorists right now. The rest of KTO need to play retake right now. PG going to be taking down Pub, who had the bomb. So the bomb plant's going to be delayed, and this is going to buy crucial time for the counter-terrorists. The grenade's being wasted for the terrorists, as we're going to see Squig. He needs to peek tunnel to get one at the very least, but he doesn't get any. Ooh. That flashbang going to hit Ink. Oh, but Linneas, he knows that once charged out, Karath has to do a lot of damage. Gets two! Oh, but Inkman meanwhile pushes through and gets two as well. Linneas gets one as well, but oh, that was a bit too close for comfort for PG.
Definitely.
Karath playing huge just then. Sorry if I'm praising your opponents a lot as well. KTO playing very well on the retake hour, just delaying that bomb plant, but oh, Karath nearly pulled something out of nowhere.
I'm just really glad with the gameplay so far from KTO.
This is actually a really good match. It's a bit rough on edges, but look, honestly, I enjoy casting these matches a lot. Even if there are errors on both sides, it is still entertaining because it's action all over the map. As Pug's been spotted out by BZ, it just instantly dinks into the P250 for 70 damage. He needs to be careful of not being rushed, so that's a good flash to kind of stop the rush. As I was saying, it's actually really exciting because you see a lot of these teams. The more they play, they'll become Division 2 in the future. They'll become, you know, the professional players of the future. So It's interesting to see how they play right now. And it's just exciting because it's just new talent. Even though you see mistakes, you know, at the very least, you know, if they come back and review the VODs, like hopefully, you know, they listen to like, you know, a scrub like me. And just as Attack and PG will get 2 kills, Boss Hog picking out will get taken out. Bucky trying to land that Tech 9 spray. Ink is going to not be able to take down Inkman, as Inkman wants to risk a repeat. Not going to really work. Still repeaking. He's going to be tagged down very low. Bucky's still very healthy. Oh, but PG's just scaring him and pushing. He's just, you know what, come in. I'm going to take you out with the AWP. But they're not going to push in at the moment. And PG needs to focus attention towards tunnels. This is the correct decision. As Squig has made his way towards headshot. He spots out one. Oh, beautiful shot onto Karath. Will take down one. And he knows another one's in tunnels. Oh, but Bucky's already pushed up towards window. Oh, misses one shot onto the B tunnel, pushing guy. Spots it out, and spots out. Bucky was pushing through window. Oh, Squig pushing up right now with the deagle. PG ducking up and down. He's jumping up, tries to get a quick shot. Oh my goodness, Squig gets a good headshot to BZ. But PG will clean up and get 4 kills. So PG doing a lot of heavy lifting in that round. Oh, the crucial round, another crucial round, getting the kill onto Bucky. If Bucky got the kill onto him, would have been disastrous. So KTO, 12-10. The terrorists having enough for a full long rush. Let's see how the counter-terrorists hold it off. They're only going to have one person holding off. Let's see how Attack deals with it. He's going to pop flash. All of them are flash. He's going to come across. He spots out Linneas is completely flash. Oh my goodness. He's going to be taken down. A bit of ping issues, I think. The models aren't drawn correctly with high ping. And Squid going to be pushing through, but he might... Oh, he's going to get caught out from behind. Beautiful position there from BZ. Is going to take down Squig. And Inkman is... Oh, I'm not sure what Inkman's doing. He's still alive somehow. He's going to be falling off PG. Oh my goodness, he's playing out of his mind right now. Will get killed, however, in the end. Pub has made his way towards CT. Kratua coming in, getting 3 quick kills. Just like that, and Pub will probably clean up as Boss Hog has his knife out, jumping Havorse. And he's going to be taken down. So that long haul, just attack, unable to do anything, but I just think the bottles weren't drawn correctly for him, I think. That's why he didn't respond in time.
Definitely. It's... That high ping is definitely, it really does affect your gameplay.
Definitely after the update where the models just aren't drawn until I think until you see them really. Yeah. It's like around the corner they suddenly appear out of nowhere.
It's like Battlefield Netcode all over again.
Yeah. And there you have Bucky already getting 2 quick kills. BZ tries for a cheeky deagle. Meanwhile, PG pushing with Boss Hog will clean up Squig, but the bomb's gonna come towards A side. Oh, Kratua with another 1-tap. Kratua is just all over this A side right now, and not sure if Squig had a gun or not. I don't think he did. The counter-terrorists don't have a gun on them, so Squig only had a Tech 9, so PG's picked that up. Probably wants to say that. Boss Hog, not sure where he's going. He's going outside along. Maybe he wants to get an exit as well, so they're just playing for exits right now. And it's going to be a draw score, a drawed. Not sure if the counter-terrorists want to force up next round. They'll have enough to force up on some of their players, won't have enough on others. Boss Hog, for example, will only have 3,500. 3,800 in an attack. Not sure if they're going to want to risk. Oh, I'm not sure if PG... No, he wasn't spotted out. Pubs jumped down. They're going to evade all efforts. Boss Hog.
Terrorists win.
Oh, he's going a bit risky right now. He wants to take something out of the terrorists. He's going to spot one out of the corner of eye just as the round ends. But this one just going down to the absolute wire right now. And they are just going to go for pistols. This is a smart decision. So learning from the mistakes of Cobblestone from the previous round, going for what is a full buy and knowing that a full buy obviously is so much more successful than just these force buys. Oh, Pub is going to be in a bit of a trouble if he's not careful. He's going to get instantly dinked by Boss Hog. He's going to take him out, however, so Boss Hog's going to be nullified completely by the AK. Smoke's going to be coming out towards mid. His attack gets the kill onto Kratua. I think that's meant to be a one-way smoke. He does manage to spot down Bucky as well. Going to be dancing around. Going to be just tagging with the edge of the P250. And just warping around, just being a general nuisance right now. Linus coming across, gets a good shot into BZ. Will clean him up. Inkman trying to tap fire his way across as well. But, oh, here comes the grenade. That grenade and AK bullet's going to clean up. Attack going to be killing out Pub, who was trying to push out mid, but Bucky's going to clean up and attacks the last man left standing. We'll be able to pick up the... No, I think the AK was sneakily dropped to a different place, and Attack is very sad right now. He's looking for it, but he can't get it, so... And Bucky's going to clean him up. So it's going to be a buy round now. The counter-terrorists will have enough to have a complete buy, but the terrorists also building up a good bank as well. Pub having 10k. We'll have to exhaust some of that bank. But Bucky, close to, will be on 10k the next round, so... We do see no AWP from the terrorists, so PG going to be playing it very aggressive, actually. Squig needs to be careful. He does spot the one smoke grenade coming out. Oh, he's coming across, and Squig's going to be taken out by PG. PG playing absolutely out of his mind so far on this counter-terrorist side. BZ needs to be careful not to be hit through the smoke, and he does do very well just to dodge through the edge of the smoke. Catches only a little bit of damage, perfectly acceptable, as 3 terrorist grenades go towards short. But he managed to evade all of them. Very well done by BZ as he falls off. Oh, PG. Oh, I nearly get another AWP shot in. Barely missing as terrorists just stacking up very close. They are going to be smoked off, so they're not going to risk it. Boss Hog is going to take down Pub as that smoke fades. The bomb's still in B tunnels, but the terrorists now in all sorts of disarrays, being absolutely picked apart. Short control's been given up, but there's nowhere they can go right now still. BZ going to just be playing passive, just waiting. KTO, not sure whether Attack has fallen out on long very quickly. You probably should go back towards long. They do have enough towards B site. Now let's see where the terrorists want to go. 25 seconds left, they have to commit somewhere. That pop flash, they will take down Attack. Oh, PG was very close, and Kratua will take down Bucky after Bucky will take down Oh, that's not good for Linneus, who is the last man that's starting after Inkman's taking the other one. Boss Hog playing very smart. He's just playing in that spot, and he's going to be taking it. He's going to take out Linneus very quickly, and they should be able to recover the AWP. Not sure if they had enough. No, they weren't able to recover the AWP, so they won't be able to put an AWP in the hands of PG this time, who has been absolutely outstanding with the AWP this half. And the Terrorists not opting for an AWP either, which is a bit odd not to see an AWP in the hands of Squig. So they're going to go for a fast long take, and this is much better. They have two counter-terrorists going towards this long right now, and Kratua is going to be taken down, doing a lot of damage to ATK, or Attack. I'm not sure exact way of pronouncing it, but Linneus doesn't really want to test it, as the rest of them coming up very close to a short. BZ will take down one. Can he get the second? No, he can't, but it does manage to do about 50 odd damage towards Bucky, who will be taken down by Inkman as well. Linneus now pushing up. Oh, he's going to take down Attack, however, who was sitting in pit. It's going to be a 2-on-3, and it's going to be a 1-on-1 split as PG just crouches and sprays. We'll take down Squig, who wasn't able to win that duel battle. And Linneus is going to be the last man left standing. He's going to be making his way towards long. He's going to be smoking off crossover right now. Oh, he spotted out Inkman. Inkman in the wrong position once again. And he's going to come into A site. It's completely open. The counter-terrorist, Boss Hog rotating the long way around. Is PG going to be trying to molly off the site. Very good molly. Does force him off the site. Linneus has no choice but to take 20 points of damage. And PG playing this smart. Once again, waiting. Oh, but Linneus also playing this really well as well. Making it to 2 1-on-1 deals. And all of a sudden, a 1-on-1 Boss Hog has to come across. Oh, Linneus is going to be spotted out. And Boss Hog will take him out. Beautiful AK control. Boss Hog will have enough time. He has the kit, has the defuse. And it's going to be 14-13. So KTO going to be pulling into the lead once again, but barely having any money on some players. Boss Hog will be able to drop. Not sure if PG will call for the AWP or not. It's going to be interesting to see. Meanwhile, the Terrorists, this is their final buy round. They can't afford any more after this. And you see how their money's been depleted. Kratua has to force up with the Tech 9. There's going to be no AWPs to the counter-terrorists, deciding not for the AWP. PG's doing very well with the rifle regardless. And they're coming all along. They're testing out Attack once again. Attack needs to spray down. Only gets one to lose the rifle. But Inkman gets the double. And he's falling back. He's delaying this. Well played by Inkman. So learning from his mistakes from the previous round, he's standing up again and taking out another player. He's spotted out Linneus, but oh, Linneus too sharp. Takes down Inkbang. And it's going to be a 2-on-3. Counter-terrorists will have rotated, but PG in a very good spot at the moment. He's rotated all the way back through T-spawn. He's going to be spawning out Squig. Oh, misses the head of Squig, however. But the terrorists now boxed in like sardines. And BZ has spotted out one on platform. Squig has to run very close. Molotov and HE forces BZ just to play behind quad boxes. And Linneus going to be jumping on car, doing a lot of damage. Not sure what Boss Hog is doing, as he has spotted out Squig. He needs to hide away for his damage, but Linneus is doing so much work right now. 3 kills already. And they know where Boss Hog is. He's going to eat that grenade. Boss Hog takes out one. Can he replicate another 1-on-1? Oh my goodness, Squig hiding behind the side. He's going to dump it. Oh, Squig just dancing around and about. Oh, but Boss Hog takes it out through the edge of the box. Squig not guessing correctly, and Boss Hog is the champion once again. And he's shaking his ass up and down. He knows what's up. He knows what's happening. Boss Hog winning 2 1-on-1s already. That was a 1-on-2. And that was just smart decision making. You know, he knew he had time. He knew where Squig was. And he just played the edge, knowing that Squig was dancing around and about. Absolutely beautiful. Squig probably should have peeked out a bit more. Linneus playing very well once again. But, oh my goodness, just individual brilliance. And we're going to see a force buy out of the final round. After all, the Terrorists have lost enough rounds. They did get the bomb plant down. But they're going to be coming towards the B side. Not going to be hard committing, however, as the Molotov is going to stop hard commit. We're going to see a smoke just kind of just stop that Molotov. As we're going to see 2 Terrorists stack in that smoke. We're going to see 3 of them coming towards lower dark right now. BZ needs to be careful. BZ's been spotted out. He needs to be careful. Managed to dink Linneus. That is a big damage dealt already. Linneus is by far the key fragger alongside with Bucky for Maiyven Gaming. Any damage done to the key fraggers will shut them down. BZ once again doing more damage. He wants more. Still pushing out. Playing so risky. Oh, unable to do any more kills, however. And one of the terrorists is going to make their way up towards short right now. Squig does have a scout still making his way through mid. And Linneus going to be peeking across, but that HE grenade He's going to catch it. See you, mate. Linus is not going to be part of this round anymore. PG needs to be careful. As one drops down, Bucky gets taken out. PG comes across, takes down 2. Can he go for the third? Squid coming across catwalk, has the Galil. Oh, he spots out PG. Oh, he's picked up the A4. Attack wants some, but he's going to be taken out. PG pushing up. He's going to be spotted as well, but PG's going to land the AK. 16-13. GG's all round, and that's going to be a harsh loss from Maiyven Gaming, but KTO, well-deserved victory right there. Absolutely huge. Big rounds from Boss Hog to bring it back as well. MVP of the day, obviously, is going to be Boss Hog, to be honest. Just wow.
That was an amazing game.
That was huge.
I knew it was going to be good. I didn't know that Maiyven Gaming definitely played well as well, but KTO took the win.
Yeah, PG and Boss Hog just standing out from all the others, in all honesty. Playing absolutely huge. A bit rough on the edges, but definitely entertaining for... Well, it's very entertaining, so...
Inkman needs to learn how to use cover more.
It's very hard. It's hard as an A-side player, though, especially once your exterior is exposed.
Yep.
You're kind of liable to get, taken out from the other side, so...
Oh, let me just see if they want to have a bit of a chat, if you have time, or...
Yeah, got time.
I'll just see how they go. Just give me a second.
Channel switched.
You guys there?
Yeah, man.
Do you guys want any questions? Do you guys want to have a bit of a chat to Karath on the stream?
Sure.
Or... Yeah, I'll
That'd be
drag him in. Where is he? There he is.
User was moved
You there,
to your
Karath?
channel.
Yeah, I am here.
We've
man.
got a few of the players here.
Guys.
Hey, how you doing?
Let's talk about it.
Oh, that was great.
You enjoy the win? Yep.
It was like the ping.
Enjoyed the ping, ATK. You had a bit of a rise there a few times. A few
It was a
rounds.
good time.
Yeah. Which side did you prefer to play? CT or T? Which one was
T.
better for you? T?
It was
I
fun.
know.
Yeah, T was good. But yeah.
Yeah, CT was fun. I don't know. I felt a lot more anxious on T side.
Really? Okay.
Because I was calling it a lot, and
Yeah.
so...
Hey, Karath, you got any questions for him?
No, I can't really think of any question that's on the mind, other than, what areas would you guys think on a team level that you guys need to work on, as well as individually, what do you guys think you need to work on?
Communication sometimes, I suppose. Telling each other what we're doing so everyone
Fixing
knows.
the internet.
Internet, yeah. Yeah, I agree with Josh. Okay.
Communication.
Big one. Popping heads.
Back.
Also pretty important.
Like how BZ's just back. What's up, guys?
Yeah, well, PG and Boss, really impressive game tonight. Gameplay.
Jeez.
Thank you, thank you.
Huge.
Boss
There's
was
a-
like 2 huge
Yeah,
1v1s. That 1v1 and 1v2 immediately afterwards. That was big.
It's the Australian
Ridiculous.
myself.
I had to play with the default crosshair all game.
Why? What happened there?
Because at the start of the game, because I didn't actually warm up either, by the way.
Yeah, we noticed.
You need to warm up.
Yeah, nice score, man.
Yeah, no, I came on, but then, because right now we're being raided on Rust by our former clan sort of thing or whatever.
You know, this is on stream.
What up? Hey.
That's alright.
It was all chill, Netflix and chill, but it's like, just ill and play CS. Nah, I don't know. But, yeah, so I came on CS, and earlier I was playing with mates, and we were just messing around with crosshairs. So my crosshair was munted, and I got on, and yeah, we pretty much just... Oh my god. Sorry.
You alright?
Yeah, I just stood on a landmine Rust.
You're playing Rust.
The clan is
So you
calling
play... Yeah. Oh dear.
Oh my god, and my friends are gonna rage at me because I just blew up everything.
You're right. ATK, really great tonight. Really good first competitive game for KCO. Good work, man.
Thanks for filling in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright,
thanks.
boys.
Yeah, well, we know where Kajani fits into the team now. Nah.
Put him on the bench.
He's on the bench. Nah, he'll be right. I'm sure he'll enjoy to watching this back when he gets back from Fiji. So
Yeah.
It'd be great.
yeah.
A few good little highlight.
Oh, for
in that
sure.
game.
Yeah.
Boss Hog will have some good
Um,
highlight videos, so will PG.
Definitely.
Thank you, thank you.
Inkman,
no.
I apologize in advance because I may have called you out a couple of times.
Oh,
meaningfully.
A friend of mine just messaged me about it as well, and he's
I'm
like,
sorry.
"Oh, wrecked." I was like,
Oh, Karath, what are you doing?
It's
No, it's all good.
analytical VODs. I try to make sure that if mistakes are made, I try to say it in the nicest way possible.
Jeez, man. No, I completely understand.
So
Actually,
I
I'm
don't
gonna
mean
go
it personally,
watch it.
see.
Oh, no, he hates
Yeah,
you.
you do.
No.
I probably
I
made
don't
like
wanna be
50
hated.
mistakes.
Nah.
I was really out of it. Oh yeah,
I'm
and
gonna-
I also forgot to mention, I probably got 2-3 hours of sleep because last night we decided to stay up all night playing.
This kid.
Rust?
Tired.
Wait, are you playing? Are you
Yeah,
talking about
just, you know,
CS:GO
that's
or
my-
Rust?
Oh, Rust.
All right.
So,
BZ, we're gonna have a talk after this. Okay.
No, I
it should be right.
understand.
Yeah.
No, so just fucking.
No,
Yeah,
great
we've been
work
pretty
tonight.
busy on it.
Great work tonight, guys.
Yeah, well done,
man.
Phil, Boss,
Thank you.
Jared, and ATK.
Yeah, good work, boys.
I wonder how Maiyven
Feels
Gaming
good to
feel
finish
about the loss.
season like this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
Finish on a high at least.
That's it. Going from 6th out of 8, versing the top of the leaderboard to, I'm not sure what our points will be from this and RFA, but hopefully we get back into the top 4. So even though we might make it out of groups now, but this is a great first attempt in CGA. So
Exactly.
all right, thanks for that,
Yeah.
Karath.
That's all good. Congratulations.